All right, and we are live. Hello and welcome. Quickly to frame this, this is a live stream to go basically over to 100K subscribers. I was hoping to do this earlier in the day. It is quite late, but let me just quickly share my screen because we are oh so close. So if you can join me and let's watch this thing tick over together. So we're currently at, this is a live count. This is from the analytics dashboard and effectively, and it's late at night. So this is just past midnight. Again, was hoping to do this like 4 or 5 p.m., but you can never really guess when, subscribers are going to tick over. So here we are doing a live stream, middle of the night. I was in another meeting with a US call, stop that one, come over to here, 8 subscribers to go. So we can see here we've got 99,992 subscribers. We can see the trend over a period of time. It's sort of gone up and down, and it's kind of flat. Oh, here we go. 99,993. We have 7 subscribers left to go. It is a live count. Last time I did this, we did it when we got to the 50,000 count, and I had not figured out how to use this report. And so what I was doing was refreshing the screen every few minutes. So it's actually more entertaining to watch the live stream of the, not only this video, but of the subscriber count. So like I said, I'm talking quiet because it's midnight. The rest of the house is asleep. If I had my way, I would have hopefully have gotten to 100,000 subscribers a couple of hours ago during my awake time. Nonetheless, whilst you join me here, we'll cover a few topics. Generally, people have a lot of questions about what's happening in terms of YouTube, growing a channel, what my experience has been. And what does it mean? What does it mean when you get to 100,000 subscribers? Yeah, it's a number on a screen. In particular, it's a number on a screen right now. But what it means is it's sort of like a milestone. So like, not only do you have like your personal goals, I want to get to 1,000, I want to get to 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, whatever the subscriber count is, that's that like personal little motivator or goal. But when you get to 100,000, something a little bit more special happens. So you then qualify for the silver play button. If you've not seen that before, it's just a little bit of wood that is painted silver, has a little YouTube logo in it. I presume it's very cheaply made, but it's more what it signifies. It signifies that you've been able to create enough content to get to 100,000 subscribers and enough quality as well. And in that time, you would have gained some skills: video editing, lighting, getting the right sound, speaking positively and confidently on camera. And that basically just sort of gives you the right to say, hey, I'm a competent YouTuber, or I'm a competent video creator. And here we go. We've got 6 subscribers left to go. Now, the other thing that the silver play button gives you is a mark of credibility. So the credibility that you get from having a live, not from a live stream. I'm commenting off to the side, letting people know that we're in a live stream, and now with 4 subscribers left to go. But the credibility that you get from a silver play button, not just like carries on beyond just the YouTube channel that you're on. I'll be putting it up in my background around here. And that means that when you're doing a video, when you're doing a podcast, an interview, 2 to go, here we go. We're getting so close. All right, I'm going to get my confetti ready because we are so close. And I'm not going to shout too loudly because, like I said, it's midnight for me, and there's people around the house. So here we go. We've got 2 subscribers left to go. But I guess whilst we're waiting, you get that credibility. So you've got the ability to sort of demonstrate that you've been able to create enough of a body of work of content in and around your topic. Oh, this is funny. I only just got to this number here. Let me quickly screenshot this and I'm going to put it all over social media. So let's go screenshots. Nice. All right. And then I'll save that one off the other screen. Okay, so yeah, look, that's crazy. So we just made it to 100,000 subscribers. Thank you. I only jumped onto this about 5 minutes ago. Like I said, you can never really tell when you're going to tick over to that mark. I threw my confetti, which is just little bits of paper that someone's drawn some colored texture on for me, and then ripped it up into 100 pieces. Thankfully, not too small, so I don't have to go with the vacuum cleaner later. Just a few handfuls, and we'll be good to go. But hey, we made it to 100,000 subscribers. And I would scream a little bit more, but everybody in the house is asleep. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing, for being for me along there with the journey. Last time, I wasn't quite sure when I was going to tick over. I did this when I got to the 50,000 mark, and I started like an hour early. And so you just never know how fast or slow this is going to happen. So because we got there an hour early, I had to kind of come up with content and entertain the viewers, and we got a number of subscribers and live stream viewers that we're able to support. But now that we've kind of made it, and we're 100,001, I'm sure that'll keep ticking up very slowly, progressively as we go. This is the middle of the night for many people, or the middle of the day for some others. So yeah, look, I did have a few more dot points written down. So I'll go through them quickly. At least, if you're watching this, my friends and supporters that are going to watch the replay tomorrow, basically, they're the ones that are going to know what exactly is happening in terms of the subscriber count and why. So, like I said, the thing that's important about 100K is the credibility. Thank you, Nikita. We've got some comments coming in. Yeah, glad you've watching. Glad somebody's watching. We've got a few people here on the channel at the moment, but yeah, getting to 100,000 subscribers is a massive milestone. It took me years. It took probably I've been on YouTube since 2015. I did a couple of videos sporadically, figuring things out. I was never really taking it very seriously until about 2 years ago, when I really put the effort in, and I spent a whole bunch of time. Thanks, Vidus. Really appreciate you tuning in there. So yeah, I spent a fair bit of time trying to get all of the content put together, figuring out cameras and lighting and microphone and trying to thank you very much for this. Yeah, trying to get everything just so that it was nice and easy to do. Like, if it takes you forever to set up the camera and the lighting and the microphone, you're just not going to do it. So I tried very hard to make it really easy and quick to create content so that you didn't have to spend, 5 hours recording and editing. I've created a process where I can get recorded, edited, and posted within 2 hours. So it's easy to do that once a week. So consistency has really been important. Trying to make sure that I get something out every week, and a bit of batch processing as well. So I've made 3-4 months worth of content every week within a few days. So like I knuckled down and I shot a few videos and I edited them. It took about a week's work, but then I had like 4 or 5 months worth of content scheduled out, so I didn't have to sit there and manage it every day. So what's worked? Well, what has worked is making the process short and easy. I use some platforms, Descript, Opus Clip, and I try to do everything in one take. So part of it is my skills. Part of it is just keeping the process simple. I don't have the editing team behind me. I don't have amazing Steven Spielberg editing skills. So I kind of just needed to be good enough not to be absolute crap. Have I taken bad feedback of my videos? Absolutely. Yep. People are very judgmental. but I like to kind of push it back on them and say, well, show me what you've done. Yes, thanks, buddy. So yeah, having a mode of consistency and just doing it on a regular basis. And you know what, you don't have to be, perfect on every video. Just get it good enough, and then just next video, fix one thing. Then do the next video and fix one other thing. And just 1% better each time. And progressively, you'll get better and better. So what would I do different? Well, I'd probably start sooner, like properly start sooner, like further back when I originally created the channel. And I guess at that time, maybe I wasn't really sure what I wanted to talk about. I wasn't really confident in front of the camera. And that took a bit of time to develop. So I would say that even though I didn't really know, you just got to get the reps in. So I'll just do it more. And that's how you build the confidence. That's how you figure out what you want to say. Because not only is it what you want to say, but it's what the audience wants to hear. And I've got a few dot points here because I know that people want to know what the journey is like if they're going to do something on YouTube, and how they might get to 100,000 subscribers or something like that. So what would I do the same? Well, I would definitely maintain the consistency, and I would definitely try to just make the process easy. Because if it takes you 5 hours or 10 hours or 15 hours, you're just not going to do it. So no need to make it ultra complicated. No need to go to like Steven Spielberg effects. You'll find a couple of things that work and just make that your everyday normal. Once you can absorb that and that becomes automatic, that's when you can start to add another fancy thing and another fancy thing. You're going to make mistakes, just go with it. There's 2 videos have the absolute worst audio, and I get so much bad feedback about how crappy the audio is. But now it's got too many views, and I don't want to delete it. So, and now it's got heaps of comment, which is engagement. So as bad as the video is, the sound is workable. It's not preferable. It's not as, mellow and chill and enjoyable as some of the other videos, but you don't know that. That was the first time I've ever added music to a video. I had to try and figure out all the licensing and stuff, and it wasn't easy. So anyway, I figured it out and I just cracked on. So I would maintain putting in the reps. Getting haters. Yeah, like I said, people don't like some of the comments that I get on videos, like the editing's not great, the camera's crappy. Like I've gone through multiple editing settings and OBS recordings, and for someone who makes that their career or their life or a videographer, sure, they're going to have amazing stuff. For me, I run a business. I got 20 staff. I got multinational operations. I've got midnight calls with different countries, and I'm busy doing my everyday stuff. This is just an add-on. So if I'm going to go and spend time creating this, it needs to be hyper effective, and it needs to be a really good use of my time, which I think it is, right? It creates leverage. But at that same token, where's the balance? Do I spend hundreds of hours creating one tiny 5-minute clip, or do I create as much content as possible within 2 hours and maybe create 3 or 4 clips that could be syndicated out to multiple platforms that expand my reach? I think it's more important about the quality of what you talk about rather than fancy editing tricks, for example. How do I handle the haters? Well, I just kind of push it back on them and say, what have you done? Prove it. Show me you do better. Show me your skill, or show me how many subscribers you have. Or, like at the end of the day, haters, even if they give me a bad comment, it's boosting the algorithm. It's engagement. So you kind of just roll with it. And if what you're doing is pretty good, then they're going to work out, or they're just going to look like an idiot anyway. So just let them look like an idiot, get the algorithm bump, and respond, kill them with kindness, respond positively back, put a little bit back on them, and just let it go. All right. What do I intend to do with my newfound fame? Well, it's really not about the fame. It's really about creating content that's valuable to people. So, we do demos, we do business content, we do things that help people along. Like half the time when people ask me a question, particularly in our online community, I'll answer with a video, because then instead of me doing that one conversation one-on-one and that value just passes to one person, I can record a video, and then 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 people can watch that video and get a benefit from it. Like if it's just a little tip on how to do something that saves you 20 minutes of trying to figure something out, you watch it in a 2-minute video, great. That is amazing. That's purely and simply our goal. And that helps spread the message of what we do, the value we bring, the knowledge that we have, the skills that we can bring to bear. And that is actually more valuable than fame. Like I'm not ever going to be a Mr. Beast. Like that's a consumer type channel. We're a business channel. We're in place to solve a problem, not for entertainment value. So totally different approach. And yeah, all right. So I mentioned what you get as far as being a 100,000 subscriber channel, and that is the silver play button. Now, don't worry, no one's going to fly it in a helicopter and hand it to me. So no one's coming in the door right now. So what's going to happen is I've probably ticked some box somewhere. It'll probably take them a few weeks to realize it. And then I'll probably get an email that I have to respond to. And then it'll probably take another few weeks for them to post the actual block of wood, silver laminated block of wood that says silver play button, YouTube, well done, congratulations. But again, it's just like a credibility mark, something that I can put in the background here. And doesn't matter what channel I'm on, doesn't matter what show I'm on. It's just an element that kind of talks about the level of expertise and skill that we have. All right, so what's the next milestone? And I think for me, the next milestone will be gold play button. That's 1 million subscribers. Obviously, we need to chunk that down. Right? We need to break it into smaller, manageable, more bite-sized pieces. So that might be breaking it into the 200,000, 250,000, 500,000, 750,000. At each of those milestones. And I'm sure we'll come back here and we'll share the screen again, and we'll do yet another live stream update. And hopefully it's not going to be in midnight. Hopefully it's going to be in the daytime. For me anyway, for my sleep, I'm sure that there are people all around the world at different locations, at different time zones that are watching that suits them. Anyway, that is all. Thank you so much for watching. We're now well and truly locked into 100,000 subscribers, unless 8 people unsubscribe, in which case we'll go back under. But nonetheless, really appreciate everybody watching, liking, subscribing, following, sharing, commenting. All of it really helps, and we hope you've enjoyed watching what we've done to date. And if you're interested to find out more about, if you've got any questions, or if you want to know any more information, join us in the Relevate community. It's just an online networking group, and it really helps to grow your digital skills. And like if you've got a question, ask me. I can create more videos. So, or even if you leave something in the comments in the YouTube channel, I can make something more specific to answer a question that you have. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed. It's late. Have a good one, and chat soon.